Hello and welcome to a product question, the Toronet Flights API. So basically, I've changed all these tags from test to production compared with what you had before, right? Now, because this is production, the session ID is going to be different. So I'm going to copy this session ID and then I go to check flights and I'm going to be using this session ID now. Okay. And again, I switch this to production. All right. So now I'm doing a flight search. Okay. So here, the conversation ID that's sent to me is is an empty string. I'm going to search for some results by fare source code. I'm going to take this one. This is from an airline with the price of $35.10 based on what I searched for, and including tax and everything. I think it comes to total fare of $56.80. All right, fine. I'm going to take this fare source code and then I will go to validate this. All right. So here I also copy the session ID and I also switch this to production. I put the conversation ID I have, which is an empty string. I put the fare source code. I submit that. So I'm validating now this flight. And this is a real flight. All right, very good. So its valid is true. So this is a valid flight. I take the new fare source code. It is different from this. And I go to flight rules. Again, I'm still using the same session ID and I'm in production. And I put in this fare source code. All right, now let's check the rules. Okay, so I get the rules as expected. And so that's it now. I'm ready to book and I would go to make flight booking. Now, because this is real, I'm not going to make the flight booking, but I will set everything up as is. Right. I switch this to production and the conversation ID. I put the right conversation ID. All right. And I put the right fare source code and everything else. I'm going to make it the same. And basically, that's how to switch to production. I also have to put in the correct session here. So let's copy that. I will put that in the booking. And that's it. I'm not going to go ahead and book because now this is a real flight and they will reserve this for me if I do that. And then everything follows the same as we had in test mode. We will complete the booking and then we will pay for that using the other flight. Again, there has to be actual funds with the provider in order to proceed to that next step. That's it. Thank you.